the biggest reward should be the purpose and culture of the organization. One should feel that the most rewarding experience for me is that my organization is purposeful. Whatever I do, I know is making a huge difference, which is rewarding me. So I wanted to, just shift the whole focus when we look at reward. If I create a bad experience for you, then I have to reward you with something else. But how can I create such a powerful lived experience within an organization from a purpose and culture perspective, which becomes the most powerful reward? So my mission in life is to make organizations more purposeful and to communicate that how purpose can help you to attract the right talent, and how purpose can become the best reward mechanism, and how purpose can bring in a lot of engagement, excitement and motivation. If you really look at organization, all organizations started to solve a human problem. Think about any organization. Every organization started to solve a human problem. Now what happens when you started, you wanted money, so you went and got money from a venture capitalist, you wanted for a CEO, you put your top team together, you went to the market, and now you've forgotten why you started in the first place. Now you are only bothered about the quarterly results, how I pay, how do I retain, how do I reward, but the whole question of why did you start in the first place? How can I help organization, how can I remind them of that purpose? How can I help them to remember? How can I help them to reconnect with that purpose by which they started? So every organization when they started, it was purposeful. They might not have been articulating it in that way, but if I could connect them back to the fundamental question, why am I here? And if every employee could understand that, I feel that's the biggest reward anybody could give. So look at it. What do you think typically attracts people? Everybody know money. And if you believe that theory, money or a reward or something can really attract, obviously somebody else can pay more. There's no differentiation in that. So what people are looking at, can I feel meaningness? Is it meaningful for me to be here? Do I feel I'm contributing to something larger? I feel a lot of people take a 2-year sabbatical and go and work Teach for India, let's say. Why? I feel I'm contributing and I'm doing something purposeful. And while organizations have a purpose somewhere they've written, but most employees would know what's my target or deliverables in this month, but most of them wouldn't know what is it that we stand for, because that connection is not there, which is missing. I think employee engagement per se, you will get engaged into something. So what would you like an employee to get engaged with? We don't want employees to get engaged with a table, with a chair, with a cubicle. We would love them to get engaged with the bigger purpose. So from that everything flows down. Human being wanted to stand on something bigger than themselves. So if organizations are able to demonstrate that, most organizations, why there is no engagement is that the guy who is doing the frontline job has no clue how he is contributing to a bigger purpose. Nobody has even told him. I am not talking about an individual purpose. Organization need to articulate a collective bigger organization purpose and attract only those people who live that purpose. Why would people say army has higher level of engagement? Why would people say that man at the top is surviving at that kind of a difficult conditions and willing to give his life? Engagement is very high because he believes that, hey, I am standing on not just about myself, it's for something bigger than myself. And that bigger might not be the country. It could be as simple as that my unit. But it's just something bigger than myself, which I am standing, and which gives and that's the reward I am getting.